Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. And if you're new, welcome to my channel. My name is Jackie and let's get started. For DIY number 1, I'm going to begin with these 2 cups from the Dollar Tree. They are pretty good size, and I'm also going to use these 2 blocks of styrofoam. And so I'm going to place my cup on my styrofoam block and try to mark where I need to cut, but the interior is a little smaller, so I was needing to cut quite a bit more than what I actually intended. So now I'm going to use this paint scraper from the Dollar Tree. It's got pretty sharp edges on it and it cuts the styrofoam really well. And here's where I see that I need to cut quite a bit more. So I just go ahead and trim it up, and now it fits pretty well. So now I'm going to add some hot glue and I'm going to press it inside and get it nice and secure. And just like that, both are done, ready to go. So now I'm taking these ribbon spools from the Dollar Tree and I'm just simply going to add some hot glue to the underneath and place them on top of the styrofoam blocks. And then the third spool, I will double it up and place it on top on the red mug. Now I'll set these aside. Now I'm going to take some of this foam clay that I picked up from Amazon, and I'll have it linked in my description box for you guys. And if you've never used foam clay, oh my goodness, this is so much fun. It's lightweight, it's fluffy, it's a little sticky at first. You just have to pull it several times to condition it. The colors are pretty vibrant and they don't end up on your hands, so it's great. So now I'm going to take a piece of parchment paper, place it on top, and using my little roller, I'm going to roll it out a bit because since it is pretty sticky, it might stick onto my roller. So now I'm just going to wrap this around my mug and my empty spool, ribbon spool. And so basically I'm just trying to cover this up, and I'll just pull the clay as needed, kind of contour it to the mug and to the ribbon spool until it looks like this. So now here I'm pretty happy with it. Now I'm going to set this aside, allow this to dry up a little bit and firm up a little bit. It takes a little while for it to firm up. You can actually put this in the freezer and it'll firm up quickly. Now here I went ahead and did the second one. So now I'm taking these windows and doors that I got from Amazon and I'm going to paint them in a white, set them aside, and now I'm going to take my cups and I'm going to embellish with a little bit of this heart ribbon lace. It's like a trim, and I'm just going to add some hot glue and just take my time and go around this whole circumference of this cup in this manner until it looks like this. Look how cute! And then just like that, both are done. And here I had added my windows and doors, but you'll see I remove them. So now I'm going to add another layer of this trim, this lace, around the middle section. Get that done. And then I'll add some more to the very top edge on both cups until it looks like this. Now I'm going to take this recycled frosting cup and a piping bag and a piping tip, and I'm just going to mix up my faux frosting. So all I'm going to do is take some of this spackle from the Dollar Tree, and I happen to have 2 partial containers, so that's what I used. And I just added some of the apple barrel acrylic paint in the color white to both. And this is so it'll dry white, otherwise it'll dry off-white. And who wants off-white frosting? No, I want it creamy white pretty. Yeah. So I just mix it up with a craft stick and pour all the contents into my piping bag in this manner. And now here it is, nice and creamy. Now I think I probably could have added a little bit more. It did look a little dry to me, but I didn't want it to be too runny because then the piping, it won't form right. It'll be too watery. But it worked okay. So I just went ahead and did all my piping. I just took my time because I'm not an expert. Alright, so here I'm almost done. And here they are, and all the faux frosting is nice and dry. So now I'm going to do some embellishing. I'm going to use these straws, these cake balls, and these faux macarons. So I'll start with the straws, and I'll just poke them through where the ribbon spool holes are. They fit in there nicely, and I do that to both. And then I do the embellishing with those faux cake pops and the macaroons. And I'm making this look like one of those fancy desserts that you get in Orlando. Here I'm showing you that the cake pops are from Walmart. The macaroons are from Amazon. And again, I'll have everything linked in my description box. And I do add my gingerbread men a little later. But at the moment, I was still waiting for them to be delivered. And they're from Amazon as well. And then I also did some extreme glitter Mod Podge. And I did some ribbon and some bows. And here's how they look. And a closer look at the final reveal. This video is a part of the Valentine style gingerbread DIYs open collaboration, and I'm hosting today with my sweet friend Dawn from Shabby Meets Bling. And like I mentioned earlier, this is a part of an open playlist collaboration, and so a few of us got together and we are all doing Valentine's gingerbread. How fun! So be sure to check out the description box, click the link to the playlist and enjoy it. And I'll also pin it in my comments for your convenience. For DIY number 2, I'm going to begin with some more of this pink foam clay, and this time I'm going to mix it up with some of the white foam clay just to lighten up the pink a little bit. I think the other pink was a little bit bright. I mean, it still came out cute, but I wanted this one to be just a little bit lighter. So here I'm just going to condition it while I'm mixing it up. And again, just pull, and knead, and pull, and knead, and condition until it's not sticky anymore. That's when you know it's ready to go. So here I'm placing my parchment paper again and using my little acrylic roller to roll it out. And this time I'm going to place this and make some trees. Some styrofoam trees. So here I'm just rolling it to the size that I think I need. And this is very forgiving. If you don't like the way it's coming out, just knead it some more and do it again. It's great. It's great stuff. So here you can see I'm trying to pull it to make it to the size that I think I want. And here I'm just going to roll it some more because I decided to make 2 of the trees. I don't know. I like to make things in 2s. I don't know. Okay, so here's my foam cone from the Dollar Tree, the styrofoam cone, and I'm just going to place it on top of my foam clay, and I'm just going to roll it on there. And like I said, it's very forgiving. You can pull it, you can knead it, you can press it, and just have fun. So here I'm just using a utility knife, and I'm just going to close it up on the bottom and close it up on the top, and kind of making like a peak on the very top and just kind of forming it. And it doesn't have to be perfect because since this is a pink gingerbread type of DIY, it can have its unique look. It could be smooth, bumpy, lumpy, whimsical, whatever. So here I'm going to do 2, and just like that, they're both ready. And I'm placing them on these candle holders from the Dollar Tree. And since the clay is still moist, I'm going to press down to complete the gap on the bottom. I don't want there to be no gap. I want it to be nice and flush and filled in. And I do this to the second one as well. And now I'm going to use some more of this heart ribbon lace from the Dollar Tree. I just think it's so beautiful. And I'm going to add some to the bottom edge on this piece as well with some hot glue until it looks like this. And just like that, both are done. Now I'm going to add a few more layers of this lacy trim, and I'm just simply going to embellish with some of these pearl looking pins from the Dollar Tree and these pink ones as well. I'm just going to poke them in certain little areas and into the foam cone and do this to both. And I'm going to take some of this pretty ribbon from the Dollar Tree to create some bows, just to do a little bit more embellishing. And I'll do 2 cute little bows for each on the bottoms of these trees, and then I do 1 long bow on the very top for the trees. And I'll just adhere them with some hot glue. And then last but not least, I'll do some of the extreme glitter Mod Podge, and they came out so sparkly and cute. And here's how they look, and a closer look at the final reveal. For DIY number 3, I'm going to begin with these 2 large styrofoam balls. I think I got these from Walmart. And I'm also going to use 2 of these mid-size styrofoam balls. These are from the Dollar Tree. And 1 of these giant bamboo skewers from the summertime, the barbecue section. And I'm going to cut it in half. Now here I'm going to go in with the color nutmeg brown to paint them. And I'm going to take these pom-poms from the Dollar Tree, and I'm going to remove them from their string. And I'm going to take my time and glue these one by one onto these balls until they look like this. Now I'm going to take the smaller ones and I'm going to do the same thing, but I'm going to use this vase filler. And I'll do the same thing, take some hot glue and just take my time, get them on there. Here they are. Now I'm going to take 2 more cups from the Dollar Tree. These are a little bit different. And I'm going to take these pieces of styrofoam. They fit in here perfectly. And I'm going to add some hot glue, press them in all the way down. And I'll do this to both in the same manner. And add some glue and then press it inside the cup or the mug. And I didn't show it, but I did add my bamboo skewers in the cup. So now I'm ready to add my pom-pom balls on here. So I'm just going to place it on and press down. The view is not going to be great because these are tall. So here I added the first one, the big one. Now I'm going to add the smaller one. And I'll do this to both. Like this. It's pretty easy. Just find the spot where I left it open and press it down. So here they are. Now here I decided to add some more of this heart ribbon trim onto both. And it just gives it that look. I just think it's so pretty. Now for the topper of these topiaries, I'm going to go in with these lollipop looking heart picks. I thought they looked just like lollipops, so I just removed the existing dowel and placed these on top. And now to give it a little bit more whimsy, I'm going to use these 2 colors of tulle, this light pink and this red. They also had a darker pink, a brighter pink, but I just decided to use these 2. And I cut a good 6 inches worth or so of each color, and I did 4 sets. So here are 4 sets. I'm going to take 1 set of 2, 1 of each color, and I'm just going to scrunch it in the center, and I'm going to tie it to the underneath of the vase filler ball and kind of fluff it out a little bit. And I do this to the same thing underneath the heart lollipop like this. Look how cute. Now I'm going to take another long piece of the light pink and I'm going to fold it a good, I don't know, I think 4 times or so, just to make it easier to cut. And I'm going to cut it in the center to make it lengthwise longer, and I'm going to tie a cute little bow and fluff out the loops, kind of stretch them open until I get it to look like this. Snip off the excess on the tails, and I'll make 4 of these bows to go where the knots are on the tool. And here's how they look, and a closer look at the final reveal. For DIY number 4, I'm going to take these beads that I had in my stash. Some are from the Dollar Tree, some are from Amazon. I'm also going to use some jute twine from the Crafter Square section, which is a better jute twine. And I'm going to add a little bit of hot glue to the end to make a makeshift needle. And I'm going to string these beads in this pattern. And I'm going to divide this in 2. And I'm just going to snip off the jute twine in the center. And I'm going to take these really cute ornaments that are new from the Dollar Tree. They look like little cupcakes. So cute. So here I'm removing the hanger, but I don't know why I'm doing this because I need a hanger. I do add it back later. But I did remove the little piece on the middle. It looks like a little tag, little banner of some kind. I don't need it. I'm not going to use it. So I just removed that. Now I'm going to take my finger sander to kind of smooth out any excess glue from that clay banner. And it took off the majority of it, but I'm going to go ahead and touch it up with a little bit of paint. This is from the Dollar Tree, the pink, and it's almost a perfect match. So I just touch it up real quick with that. And then I'm taking my weeding tool to make the cuts in the center. And I'm going to take a little bit of this red from Apple Barrel and doing the same thing just to touch it up. And I'll place these in my little dish above. That way they can dry while I finish my beaded garland. Now this one's going to be super simple. It's not going to have a tassel. I'm just going to do a loop on one end, create a knot nice and tight, and then put the excess jute twine through 2 beads, push all the beads down to the other side, snip off any excess, and I do this to both while my little cupcakes dry. So I'm just putting the jute twine back through. Now here are my cupcakes, nice and dry. Putting my little hangers back on there. Oh my goodness. Adding a little bit of hot glue to the end of my jute twine to make a makeshift needle. Thread it through and create a knot very close to the beads like this. That way there's no gap. And then the excess jute twine, I'll just string it back up through the first 2 beads. And it's going to be a tight fit, so I'm going to have to use my tweezers to get them through. But this works great. Now snip off the excess. Now there's no extra jute twine anywhere. Now I'm going to take these little gingies that I created in another video from Christmas time. And they're just made out of hot glue and mica powder. And I'm just going to adhere them to the cupcakes like this. And then I have these little bows. And I place those above. And I didn't show it, but I did utilize the red ribbon from the hangers. And I placed it on the gingies. And here's how they look. And a closer look at the final reveal. For DIY number 5. I'm going to take these 2 little houses made out of ceramic that I purchased from Target, from the dollar spot. And if you look closely, they have hearts everywhere. Yes! And I'm just simply going to paint them in this red Apple Barrel paint. And then I'm going to go over all the accents with this slick paint from Tulip until they look like this. Now I'm going to take some of the glitter Mod Podge and have fun with that. Look at this. This stuff is great. Now allow this to dry completely. Set them aside. And now I'm going to take these 2 trays from the Dollar Tree. They're brand new, made out of wood. And I'm going to go in with the Apple Barrel paint in the color Nutmeg Brown. And once it's dry, I'm going to take the slick paint from Tulip and go over all the scallop ends, edges. Just take my time and get them all done till they look like this. Look how cute. Now I'm going to utilize these little candle holders from the Dollar Tree. They're made out of ceramic. And I'm just simply going to place these on the candle holders and place my little houses on the inverted trays like this. But now I think it needs something else. So I'm going to take a couple of pieces of these doilies, these heart doilies from the Dollar Tree. And I'm going to place them underneath the house or the houses. But then I turn them around. And here's how they look and a closer look at the final reveal. If you're on Instagram, this is my QR code. I invite you to come follow me on there. I post on there Monday through Fridays, as well as TikTok. This is my QR code for TikTok. And I also post on there Monday through Fridays. This is the handle to my Threads account, and I post on there Monday through Fridays also. This is my QR code to Hometalk, and I post on there twice a month. Here's my Pinterest handle, and I post on there whenever I have a video. But I'm hoping to get to Monday through Fridays very soon. This is my Facebook profile. It's pretty new. I'm trying to get that going. And then last but not least, this is my Facebook crafting group. I invite you to come join us there and share what you're crafting. And now we're at the final reveal. Let me know what you think and which one's your favorite one. Well, I took a moment and thank Dawn from Shabby Meets Bling for co-hosting with me in this fun collaboration. You guys know I love gingerbread, and yes, it extends to Valentine's, and actually it also extends to Easter. I also like to take a moment and thank all those who took the time to create a video for this playlist. I can't wait to watch all the videos, and I hope you guys will as well and enjoy the playlist. Remember, it's linked in my description box and pinned in my comments for your convenience, and enjoy it. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, please give me a thumbs up. I really appreciate it. And if you want to see more, definitely subscribe. And until my next video, stay healthy, safe, and strong, and have a great day. Bye bye.